Basically, I've been working in Unreal Engine, right? And Unreal Engine is an engine that's unreal. I've started watching some tutorials on Unreal, and I'm going to take you through my process of what I've done since my last game, which was Saving Dreams. Started working on the sequel to that game, even though I lied about it and said it in the other video that I wasn't going to work on Saving Dreams 2, but then I ended up working on after Saving Dreams 1 and making that video on how I made a God of War clone, you can go watch this. I said, hey, whoa, look at my I said, oh my gosh, I should crap up my. I said, I'm gonna start working on a new IP that kind of follows the same sort of style that my this version of Saving Dreams had. But I completely scratched that idea and just started working on Saving Dreams 2. I started writing out a script for the area. There's gonna be this whole entire dragon boss fight at the beginning of the game. There's this whole section where the player blows up for some reason after trying to save the captain. It's kind of like I got God of War Ragnarok, and then I've been grinding that game. I have 40 hours in it right now. It's so freaking good. It's actually really fun. I didn't like it at first, but then I realized that you can throw it into them and slam your pee. Anyways, yeah, after buying God of War Ragnarok and absolutely destroying my nuts, I completely redid the whole entire AI system for Jack in Saving Dreams, and I decided to quit on Saving Dreams 2 and learn how to use Unreal Engine, because I thought, well, I've been using Dreams for way too long and it's not gonna help me at all, so I need to move on and actually work on something new, and I decided Unreal Engine. Because Unity has this whole entire problem with, if you watch the videos, you've seen the videos, and you know what's freaking going on. So I decided to download Unreal Engine and watch Smart Poly's 3-hour tutorials. I watched 2 of those in 6 hours of my life. I just literally did nothing. I learned how to make a few mechanics, you can open this door. It's kind of broken though, because the door kept doing this weird animation. There's an equipable hat. When you go up to this hat, you can press E, and then it spawns your freaking head. Made a health system. After that, I made a soccer goal where you kick the soccer ball at the soccer goal, and then it makes this explosion. It respawns. So it was pretty cool. And then I made this ragdoll physics thing where you run into this thing that pounds you into the floor and freaking. Some pretty cool stuff that I started wondering what to do next. I kept decided Saving Dreams 2 again, because I kept messing around with that again and adding new animations and stuff. And I realized I need to stick with Unreal Engine. I need to stick with something. I need to stop going between both of them, because Dreams is a really fun engine to use. I really enjoyed my time working with it. It's just that it's got a lot of limitations when it comes to graphical quality, and there's a lot more, I feel physics based bugs and that I find in Dreams than I do with Unreal. So I decided to officially, right then and there, just stop working on Saving Dreams 2. I really want to continue. I really want to make a project like that again, where it's got that same sort of feel that this first version of Saving Dreams had. And I want to do that, but I want it to be in Unreal, where I have more graphical capabilities. I have more things that I can actually do. I can actually release the game on Steam, which would be amazing for that to happen. Just more. I have more tools to use than in Dreams. Even though Dreams has a lot of cool stuff that you can use, some of the stuff I feel in Dreams is better than Unreal. I just feel that Unreal just has way more capabilities, in my opinion. I mean, you can import certain things and do certain things that you just couldn't do in Dreams. Importing pictures, that's not even a capability. I mean, it kind of is, but freaking having to use music to create a picture, what the fuck? I decided I need to figure out how to use Unreal, and the best way to do it was I went back to Smart Poly, and he had a video that said that advertised a course that he was doing, which was this multiplayer survival game course. And I watched the video. It went over things like weapons, inventory, building system, clan system. It's multiplayer, right? There's weapons. There's AI. There's swimming. There's all kinds of just cool mechanics and stuff like that. I was like, this looks pretty cool. Let me see. Oh my god, $400, but it was like on this sale or something. I'm not quite sure what the frick was going on. It's over like 70 hours of content of just pure like hurtfulness. Only $60. I was like, dude, this is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna like not have a life forever. So I got the course and I've been grinding it. I'm already on lecture 14. You might be like, oh, that's good for you. Good for you. I'm like, yeah, well, there's actually 254 lectures. When I figured that out, I decided to like pee all over the floor. Yeah, I'm only on lecture like 14 and we haven't even really done anything. I mean, I have set up like the character, which is pretty cool. It can like move around. He's got some amazing animations that like I kind of wanted to hurt myself after watching it. And I'm terrible at Unreal Engine. But basically after that, what I did was I just like farted all over the kept watching through the tutorials. Some days I would watch like maybe an hour like of tutorials, and the other day I watched like 3 minutes because you know I have school and stuff, and outside of that. Look at this. So let's go. We got our first person character. We got some running animations. The jump is a little weird because there's literally nothing. There's cubes that we can jump on. Got a gun. It kind of shoots out of your penis for some reason. I don't know why it shoots out of your penis. There was like this short period of time that is still kind of continuing where I'm playing Asgard's Wrath 2, and I've literally played like 30 hours. I have like no luck. Yeah, I'm already on like the 4th character. I've leveled up Sabira Foley. Okay, well, not the armor. One of my favorite games of all time. I'm not even gonna lie. The beginning section of this game with the fight against Heru is one of the coolest VR intros I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, oh my gosh, was that amazing. And there's so many set pieces, like fighting sock mitts, climbing this giant monster, and then fighting her, and then like tickling her ball sack. Weird and absurd weapons that you would only see from Vertigo 2. Vertigoing to my sack of penis. I also had my friends come over and they played God of War. They thought it was freaking amazing. Tommy is like a W. Same with Peter. He's also a W. Ishan is just there. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that I got distracted from one of the best video games ever created. That's Asgard's Wrath 2. But eventually I got back into what I've been striving for this whole entire time, and that is making my game. He kind of seems like a robot, I'm not gonna lie. He has like zero emotion. When some funny bug would show up, he would just be like, okay, so this isn't supposed to happen, we're gonna quickly fix this. Like, bro, his whole body's distorted. How does that not make you laugh? But yeah, like with the Asgard's Wrath 2, like I don't like there's so many mounts and stuff that I want to kind of add to my game as well. It really reminds me of God of War. I mean, when I'm playing both of those games, it honestly feels so fluid just switching between them. I feel like Santa Monica Studio could have made Asgard's Wrath 2 as well, even though Sanzaru did. Wait, Sanzaru? S.A. and Santa Monica? S.A.? Guys, Santa Monica Games. Sanzaru Games. Guys, I'm going nowhere with it. Anyways, I just want to make a game that kind of feels satisfying like both of those games. Eventually, I do want to try to make a VR game because you can do that in Unreal Engine as well. That would be pretty freaking sick if I figured out how to do that. If I also figured out how to get a life, that would also be pretty beneficial for whatever the heck. I started watching his like tutorial. I watched some of his tutorial videos. He made this cool like video where he used 3 assets and made it into a whole entire game. Now, basically, what I've done is I've added the character. Right, I have made it so that he has a running animation. The running animation looked kind of freaking weird. I don't know why it looked like. Oh yeah, speaking of, you might be wondering how are you seeing that running animation like that? And that's because the game is multiplayer, right? And I got to test out multiplayer, which is actually pretty freaking sick. You had to make 2 completely like separate animation things where I just like peed all over the floor. And after we got like multiplayer like setting up, which is like actually pretty freaking cool, but literally isn't multiplayer yet because it's not online. You have to like make a server and like pee all over the floor again. Oh my gosh, I'm actually about to like crap all over your. I started working on like the like I said, the icons with the inventory, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm learning Unreal, right? And Unreal is really hard to learn. I mean, I'm learning Blueprints. I'm not doing C++. And Blueprints is, like, it looks like Dreams code. It's block code. It uses visual scripting, right? And, you know, I thought, well, this is just like Dreams. Well, no, it's not. See, there's so many different tabs and stuff with Unreal. With Dreams, it's all within one scene. So basically, the whole scene that you're in Unreal, all of the gadgets and stuff would be seen in like real space instead of like as a tab, which is kind of hard to get used to. I've so used to Dreams as like everything is just in the scene, including your code is also just in the scene, which is kind of weird. It's so fucking weird. Dreams is so weird. But yeah, like I said, go check out Smart Poly. I mean, he makes like really good content that you don't even have to buy his course. Like, he has tons of videos on YouTube that are just for free, and it teaches you a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's a really good instructor. He's very bland and chill. He doesn't have a sense of humor for what he's saying. Like, he'll say like something really out of pocket.
Because we're going to create child blueprint classes. So things like, our weapons.
I don't even know what this meant. Like, what did that have to do with gaming or game development? Like, the children, like, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm gonna continue grinding this train wreck of Unreal Engine tutorials and stuff like that, and hopefully I'll be able to make a game out of it soon and like make a cool devlog. So that'd be really cool. I just want to tell you that Saving Dreams is dead. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe.